Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. As the waves appear on the ocean and as the ocean appears on the water, in the same manner, the Panchakoshas appear on the Satchidananda absolute reality. Now, are the waves anything other than the ocean? And yet we name them. Is the ocean anything other than the water? Yet we call it as an ocean. And then we create further complication. Ocean becomes the cause of the waves and waves become the effect. And in this manner, we get lost and caught up in cause and effect. This is how the samsara begins. What is the samsara? Samsara is a matrix of cause and effect which is itself an illusion. Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes in his Dakshinamurti Stotra, Vishvam pashyati karya karanataya swaswami sambandhataha Shishyacharyataya tathaiva pitruputradhyatmana bhedataha Swapne jagrati vaya esha purushaha Maya paribhramitaha Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Shri Dakshina Murtaye. Vishvam pashyati. The world comes into existence karya karanataya. The moment cause and effect is considered as valid, the world begins. See? Like, we look at the flower and stop there, the world doesn't begin. But after we look at the flower and then we start projecting on the flower. If I am a love bird, then I will imagine if I take this flower, pluck from here and give it to my beloved, how nice it will be. And I take this flower to my beloved, hoping that she will be very happy. But she scolds me. Because she is a nature worker. So all my imagination of that romantic love goes into dogs, and look here, I got out of love such a beautiful flower, and you tell you should not destroy the vegetation. Samsara begins. Another person looks at the flower and he thinks that let me take this flower to the Lord and offer Him. See? If we had stopped there itself, no samsara begins. Therefore, karya karanataya, when we get caught up in cause and effect, then the next step, swaswami sambandhataha, then we create the governor and the governed. Swami is the governor and the governed is the servant. Then second samsara begins. Third samsara, shishyacharyataya, guru and shishya, another samsara. Tulsidas ji says in Ramcharitmanas and also in Yoga Vasishta and also in Bhagavad Mahapuran, it is said, in Kali Yuga, the Guru will be snatching away the purse and not the ignorance. They will loot away the money from the disciple, but they will maintain his ignorance. Shishyacharyataya, then tathaiva pitruputradhyatmana bhedataha. And then the next samsara begins, the son and the father. See? And when it is going on, swapne jagrati vaya esha purushaha. And this is same, whether it is a dream or it is a waking. There is no difference whatsoever. See? And who is the cause behind it? Maya paribhramitaha. So this Paramatma, which is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, and Satyam because cannot be denied in any period of time, then Jnanam because self-effulgent, self-established, self-asserted, and Ananta, there is no limitation of time, space and object. Because of these three, the Brahman, the reality, is declared as Satyam Jnanam Anantam. And this is our experience now. See? Suppose somebody describes you about me. Have you seen that Swamiji, he has a long beard and he is always playing with the beard? So yes, I have seen. So these words will bring you to an image of my face in the same manner. When it is said, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, now this word Satyam, that which is never denied in 3 periods of time. Now find out, where is this Brahman? We will definitely come back to our own being because we have never experienced our absence. So what is called in the scriptures as Brahman is none other than our own presence. Then Jnanam. Jnanam is self-effulgence, self-assertion. Do we require anybody's certificate to prove that I exist? See? Even anybody tells me that I don't exist, I will not accept it. You care, who cares? I know I exist. What is the proof? No proof is required. See? You are a doctorate. What is the proof? This is the proof, certificate. Oh, then you are a doctorate. But I am, no proof is required. So Satyam Jnanam is referring to Brahman in the scriptures and our own being in the experience. Satyam Jnanam Anantam, that which is not conditioned by time, space and object. But we feel we are conditioned by time, space and object because we mistake ourselves to be the gross body. Therefore, we have a date of birth and also a date of death. From this time to this time, so and so. Like, in our AMA, there is in that board meeting room, there is a big board. Who was the president from what time to what time? Date of birth, date of death. After that, he is no more president. In the same manner, we are born. Who is born? The body is born, not we. And the body dies, and we have mistaken ourselves to be the body. And therefore, I am conditioned by time. Then I am conditioned by space, a particular shape, which is occupying the space. And the object, this body alone, I am not any other body. In this manner, this desha kala vastu, time, space and object, these limitations are with reference to the body which we are not. But what is the problem is this, that we mistake ourselves to be a body and thereafter the whole samsara begins. See? And this is how one has to reflect again and again. The spiritual practice means, be very clear in this equation. Spiritual practice means freedom from body identification, number one. See, the second, if I am not the body, then who am I? Then the embodied. The embodied is referred as jiva or the soul. Now again go on contemplating. Don't be satisfied like the yogis or karmakandis or devotees. No. Then find out what do you mean by jiva. Then we come to know that jiva is not one per head. Bhagavan Sri Krishna very clearly tells in Bhagavad Gita, Kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. I am the one in and through all the total creation. So where are many jivas? See friends, the jiva bhava we have to reject. We cannot be the soul. See? And in this manner, when we come to discover that what is said, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, it is none other than our own being. This is what Upanishad says, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Yo Veda, he who comes to recognize. Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam. He is the very substratum of these Panchakoshas, what we have studied in this chapter. Nihitam Guhayam. Parame Vyomanna, in the supreme space. What is the supreme space? Be very attentive. Our experience has three components. Experienced object, experience of the object, and experiencer of the experienced object. Three of them. With reference to the experience object, the space is a gross space. In this gross space, the gross bhutas are there. Then, the experience of the object, experience always takes place through thoughts. So, where are the thoughts? The thoughts are in the mental space called as Chittakasha. So one is the Bhutakasha, second is the Chittakasha, where all the thoughts and experiences of the objective world take place. And the third is the Chidakasha, where the experiencer is experiencing the object of experiences. See? Now this third space is Chidakasha, and in this Chidakasha, with reference to the gross body, Mr. Waker is born. With reference to the subtle body, Mr. Dreamer is born. With reference to the causal body, the Pragya, the deep sleeper is born. See? Parame Vyomanna. And in fact, in this absolute conscious space, which is a solid space, see? Solid and space, how it is possible? Space because it gives accommodation to everything. Solid because other than this there is nothing. So we will have to say that ocean is a solid space for all the waves. Waves are not injected in the ocean in the same manner. This Paramatma Tattva is our own essential nature. Then the question comes, then where from the Jeev Jagat Ishvara it has come? So we are told, Maya Paribhramitaha. See, Maya means what? That experience which is gathered through the sense organs and mind, that experience is the Maya Karya. See? Then cause and effect will become redundant. Colors and forms are seen because of the eyes. Eyes are functional because of the colors and forms. Therefore, who is because of whom? colors and forms are because of the eyes, or eyes are valid because of the colors and forms? Wherever there is a mutual dependence, it is an illusion. It is not reality. Like husband and wife. The wife is because of the husband and the husband is because of the wife, but both of them are independent of husband and wife. When they were not married, they were still there. So who is husband and who is wife? An illusion. When this illusion we take real, we suffer in life. Therefore, take the husband as illusory figure and don't be serious about it. See? So when the husband says something, "Arey illusion kyun chakkar mein pade ho?" Delete. It's not a reality. See? Maya paribhramitaha. Now we'll go one step further. Here the teacher says, Deshakalanya vastunam kalpitatvacha mayaya na deshadi krutontosti brahma anantya sputam tataha. So this time, space and object, these are the maya kalpitatvat. They are only projection by the mind. See? Majnu was after Layla. And the father of Layla told ultimately, "Dear Majnu, you are so handsome, so healthy, so nice. Why are you running after my daughter Layla? She is so ugly. There is not one parameter of beauty that can be established in her. Why are you running and becoming mad after her?" Immediately, Majnu uvacha, Majnu said, "To see the beauty of Layla, you require the eyes of Majnu." Now, where is this? Kalpitatvat, not real. See, friends, therefore, all this time, space and object, this is all the projection of the mind. When the mind is enfolded, where are we? When are we? And what are we? 3. Desha kala vastu. When the mind is enfolded in deep sleep, first, Desha, where are we? In Ahmedabad or Baroda or India or America, where are we? No. When are we? 2011 or 1947 or 2012, 21st December? When? The third thing, what are we? Man, woman, young, old, rich, poor, what are we? So, Desha Kala Vastu, these are only the projections of the mind. And when these things are not there, yet we do not experience our absence. This eternal presence, when it is recognized, then the time, space and object will have no meaning for us. It is something like a person goes to the jeweler and gives his wedding ring. And she keep this and give me some 2,000 rupees. I'll try to return it. I'm in a very bad shape. So the jeweler takes it and rubs on shaligram. You know, the stone which is used by the jewelers is shaligram. Shaligram is Lord Vishnu and gold is Lakshmi. It is only on the shaligram that the gold can draw a line. On a inorganic stone, it cannot draw a line. So, when he takes a gold ring, wedding ring, and wants to rub it, immediately this man